Hey guys, welcome back to Boosted Gaming. So a huge shout out to Azzy from our PC side for TSW who sent me this build. This is the build he uses in Iron Horse for boss number 2. He actually sits literally in that room with Fieser the whole fight and literally just face tanks the hell out of him. Sorry, Azzy, I did have to go through and change one piece, but that's because I didn't have all the pieces I needed. So I changed one piece, but it kept the build more or less the same. So hopefully you're okay with it. If not, it's okay. Just deconstruct another Ravenous when we do one of our another runs. But let's show you guys a build. Hopefully you guys love it. Let's roll it. Alright guys, so diving straight into this build, you can see that we have the grenade launcher because this specialization actually brings with it 20% burn resistance, which is interesting, but we're going to take advantage of that burn resistance. The weapons don't really matter for the overall fight because you're not going to be doing a whole lot of damage. You're essentially grabbing his focus. He's going to be looking at you and not looking at anybody else while you're in the room. The Liberty pistol is going to be great for when you have your shield up. You can hit him in the head, and as you build those stacks, as soon as you consume all those stacks, you're going to repair your shield 3% per stack. So it'll help kind of keep your shield up just a little bit for this build. Getting into the actual gear pieces, you can see we have a Gila Guard mask. For one piece for the Gila Guard brings with it 5% total armor. This one has max armor, has protection on it, as well as armor regen and burn resistance. Getting into the chest piece, this is our second piece of Gila Guard. This is going to unlock an additional 10% health for us. This also has max armor. It's got a health roll that's not quite where I'd like it to be. It's also got hazard protection and protection from elites. Now what you could do is instead of protection from elites, put in another burn resistance mod. That's what I would have in place of this one if I had another one to put there. The talent with this one is Vanguard. Deploying a shield makes it invulnerable for 5 seconds and grants 45% of your armor as bonus armor to all other allies for 20 seconds. So giving the whole team additional armor as much as you can. Getting into the holster, you can see that we've opted for the Bellstone Armory because it brings with it 1% armor regen. The core attribute is going to be armor maxed out. This also has hazard protection and armor regen as well that's maxed out. Going into our knee pads, you can see this is part of our Golan gear. So we're not taking advantage of the status effects, but we're trying to get to that 1% armor regen. So this is one of 2 pieces that we're going to need. You can see our core attribute is maxed out armor. We have maxed out armor regen and 10% hazard protection. Going into our actual gloves, this is our second piece of Golan, bringing with it that armor regen that we are in dire need of. And then obviously you can see armor is not maxed out, but it's close. And then we have armor regen maxed as well as hazard protection. Going into our final piece here, this is our Gila Guard backpack. This is unlocking our other 1% armor regen for a total of 3% total armor regen while you're in that fight. So you got 3% constantly regenning. Max armor on this is 170,000. It's also got a decent health roll on it. It's almost nearly maxed out for armor regen. And then again, protection from elites as the mod. However, put a burn resistance mod in there and you'll be all set. The talent for the backpack is Protector. When your shield is damaged, you gain 5% bonus armor and all other allies gain 15% of your armor as bonus armor for 3 seconds. So anytime that shield is up and it's being damaged, you're constantly giving out armor to not just you, but your team as well. And when your shield goes up, you also proc your Vanguard. So it's constant bonus armor all the time, plus that armor regen. Then you can see we've opted for the Bulwark shield, full body, which is why we have to take advantage of the Liberty pistol. Again, skill tier 6 for the shields. And because we're in a room that nobody can really get to us, we have our Revive Hive. And if we go down, this is going to give us that extra life to kind of get back up and start face tanking again. And then hopefully you guys got somebody with BTSU that can reset so you can just kind of chill in the room and face tank and pull all the aggro towards you. So that's it, guys. That's it for the build. This is, like I said, for Fieser, boss number 2 in the Iron Horse raid. This allows you to sit in the room and literally just continue to proc armor. It's an interesting build. I watched our guy Azzy do it for our PC side, even when he was helping me with my runs on PC, and it's insane the fact that he can chill in that room and almost never go down. So huge shout out to Azzy for this build. Thank you for sending it to me. I did kind of tweak it a little bit with the Bellstone Armory. He had a different piece that he had put in there, but essentially it was for that armor regen, and that's what we went for. So anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out the video. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, and until the next video, guys, I'm out. Y'all stay classy. Peace.